Most women think sun care is a summer thing. The truth is, sun exposure affects your skin every single day of the year. And if you want to age well, that's one habit you don't want to skip, sunscreen. So today I want to walk you through some simple ways to protect your skin, your health, and to help your skin stay healthier for years to come. Okay, so first, why? Why does it matter? Well, skin cancer is still one of the most common cancers. And honestly, we can reduce our risk of skin cancer if we just follow a few guidelines. Number two, sun damage adds up over time. It's not something that when you walk out in the sun today that you start noticing changes. A lot of the problems that you see in your skin, the skin concerns like the aging skin, is because of sun exposure 10 to 20 years ago. Hyperpigmentation, fine lines, uneven skin tone, loss of elasticity. It doesn't happen overnight. It does add up over time. So the sun doesn't just affect how our skin looks now, it affects the long-term effect of our skin. And it's not just summer, it just all adds up. So there's two rays that you need to know about. There's UVA and UVB. When you think about UVA, think aging. A equals aging. So that's when you're going to get damage to your skin. You're going to have collagen breakdown. You're going to have the dark spots. UVB, think burning. That's when you're going to get the sunburns. You'll have a higher risk of skin cancer, and it just does damages to your skin. So both matter. You want to be sure that you are using a sunscreen product that is broad spectrum. Broad spectrum means it's protecting you from both the UVA and the UVB rays. So let's think about some myths. I wrote a few of the myths down. Let's look at the myths. So, myth number one, you only need sunscreen in the summer. Well, the sun is out every single day. The season doesn't matter. We need to use sunscreen 365 days of the year. It doesn't matter the season, it doesn't matter the weather. Be sure that you are in sunscreen, which brings me to the next myth. Cloudy days are safe. No. Honestly, the sun rays, UVA and UVB rays, penetrate through the clouds. Have you ever gone out on a cloudy day with progressive glasses and then you'll see, I'm sorry, not progressive, transitions, and then you'll see that they'll get dark? It's because those UVAs are still active. They can penetrate right through the sun. I'm sorry, right through the clouds. And they also penetrate off of water and sand, snow. So every single day we need protection. Here's another myth. Darker skin doesn't need protection. That's a myth. People discriminate, but the sun does not. It doesn't care about the color of your skin, the tone. It will touch your skin and you need to protect. As a matter of fact, Bob Marley, who had a very dark tone, died of skin cancer. So yes, anyone can get skin cancer. It is not discriminatory. And what about the myth, I'm inside most of the day? Well, have you ever seen the sun rays penetrate through your windows? Yeah, it absolutely will. So, and maybe you're going to run an errand, and it will penetrate through the windows of your door, of your windshield and the windows in your car. So even if you're running out and doing errands, you still need the protection. So I have a few items that I want to show you that really helps to protect you from sun damage. Honestly, I'm going to say number one is a hat. So even if it's a baseball cap, you'll see how it gives me shade. You see that shade? As a matter of fact, you want to be in the shade as much as possible. I don't say stay out of the sun because the sun is where we get the vitamin D and where we get our energy. But honestly, you need to you just need to protect how you're in the sun. So the guys in your life, make sure they're also wearing a baseball cap of some sort, a visor, so they're getting that shade and that covering. Now I have two other hats, and I'm going to show you the difference with using these hats. I'm not sure how well you can see that. I think you can, because you can see me behind this. You see this? This hat is more fun. Like I would wear this more like after hours, like after 4 p.m. Not if I'm trying to use this for sun protection, because you can see it's not protecting me from the sun. You can see right through that. You see me. You can see all my pink. You can see. But so this one I would not consider. And look, you can see like even stripes. And I will tell you, if you're in the sun, you see the light coming through, you can actually get suntan and you'll have stripes. Literally. I remember a client of mine, I was telling her this, and then she tried it out with her Crocs and she had spots like where the openings were. So it really is true. Now, this one's a little bit more, see how you can't see me through this one? Here is more coverage. So I would absolutely use this in the sun. I actually like to wear this at the beach, or just because I like to be out and fancy. Okay, so now you'll notice again how, look at all that coverage I'm getting. Look at all that shade, but also my ears, the back of my neck, all covered with this. So a wide brim hat is very useful for the sun. But again, not all wide brim hats are equal. So you want to be sure that you're paying attention to that. Another way is like a lot of times if I'm going to the botanic garden, I could carry the parasol. And there you go. Total shade. My shoulders are protected, my ears are protected, my face, everything's protected. So that's another way of protecting your skin. Okay, clothing is good protection as well. So you want lightweight clothes. It's going to be hot in the summer. It's going to be hot the rest of the year, sometimes of the year, parts of the year. But even outside of the summer and spring, where it's warmer, and even sometimes autumn, even if it's winter time and it's well, in wintertime, you're going to wear something a little heavier, but I'm thinking more of the lightweight days and the harder days. You don't want to think I'm just only going to wear like this. Like I am going to make sure that I'm totally covered with sunscreen with this. But you can also cover up with, this is actually a solar shirt. So it does give some protection. But I would still honestly wear sunscreen under here, because look, when you're stretching it out, you're getting less protection. Can you see here? You don't really see me, but when it stretches out, look at that. It's not covering as much. So you still want to use some sunscreen. And then lightweight linen is really good. It's lightweight coverage for that. Another thing is sunglasses, because not only do we want to protect our the skin around our eyes, but you also want to protect your retina, because that also can be damaged, can cause sun damage. As a matter of fact, the optometrist told me that it causes, it's one of the causes of cataract. So you always want to make sure that your eyes are also being protected. So I have progressive sunglasses on, but I still put my sunglass clips on top of it. So I'm getting better coverage. Now, I don't have them anymore, but you might be able to find some sunglasses that even have the coverage on the side. So the skin around your eyes are being totally protected. I don't have them anymore. I couldn't find any anymore, but they were called cocoons. I loved them because they went on top of my sunglasses and it covered from here. Sun cannot penetrate from the top or the sides. It was absolutely wonderful. That was years ago. I haven't been able to find any more. So that's really important. Okay, so that's all of the things I want to show you about that. But how much sunscreen should you use? Well, for your face, about a quarter of a cup is fine. For your body, about a shot glass size. Now this is a little bit taller than a shot glass, so probably about half of that. That's about how much you want to use, or a golf ball size for your body. And you want to reapply it every 2 hours, or if you're coming out of the water, reapply it. So it's sunscreen is water resistant, but not waterproof. Our sunscreen is water resistant for up to 40 minutes, but as soon as you get out, you still want to be sure that you are reapplying. And then there's certain parts of your body that you want give extra attention to, because sometimes these parts are forgotten. Your ears, your neck, your chest. I think that's pretty much, we pretty much think about the chest, but sometimes not enough. Your hands, your lips, your toes. I remember being out with a friend once and she goes, oh no, my toes got sunburned. So you want to be sure that you're doing all the coverage. Every single part of your body needs to be covered. And I think a lot of people use sunscreen. Well, not necessarily, but they're not necessarily using enough. So healthy skin really isn't built in one day. It is built when what we do daily for daily protection. So that's really important that we are on top of that, taking care of our skin, taking care of the health of our skin, but also taking the care of the health of us, because no one needs to get skin cancer. If you can reduce the chances of skin cancer, please do. And that's easily done by sunscreen and using the props that I just showed you. It's really important. Now, my sun care choice products of choice is the JAFRA brand. I absolutely love their brand. It is conditioning for the skin, plus it's safe for the environment, it's safe for the coral reefs. It is really great skincare, so body care and for the face. So we have this broad spectrum SPF 50. So you don't want anything really lower than 30. So SPF 50 is perfect. It is broad spectrum 50 water resistant, and it's absolutely wonderful. But gives you protection, gives you conditioning for your skin as well. Remember, JAFRA is a skincare company, so it's going to be great for your skin. So that's the one for the body. We also have one for the face. This one is the facial sunscreen with color match. So let's just say today that you really don't want to wear foundation. And so you can use this particular product. It comes out this color, but it absolutely blends into your skin. So no matter what your skin tone is, it will work for you. So it's going to give you a little bit more of a natural finish, skincare finish, or makeup finish without actually having to without wearing foundation. So that is really great. But what I use most time on my face is the sunscreen from our skincare line. This is the best of the best. This one's Defy. This one is, oh my gosh, it's not even called sunscreen. It is multi-performance age protector, broad spectrum SPF or SPF broad spectrum 50. I love this product. I never go a day without this. Absolutely important for your face. So if you really want the anti-aging and really age well, this is the sunscreen for your face that you want. But the other sunscreen for your face is great too. We have this one with color match, and then we have one without the color match. So it gives you the choice of what you want. And then we also have the after sun, because after sun is very important too. Once you come inside, does it mean that your sun care routine is over? No. When you're out in the sun, it really dehydrates your skin. So you want to put something in that's going to hydrate your skin. It's going to give moisture. It restores the moisture barrier. And so this is absolutely perfect to use. It's very lightweight. It has aloe vera. Absolutely wonderful. So it's after sun relief lotion. Absolutely love these products. So that is how you're going to take care of your skin. This video comes with a age well in the sun um, workbook guide, a guide just to help you to remember these simple tips so that throughout the year you are taking care of your skin. But if you want to go deeper, I actually have a full course called the Sun and your skin, what every woman needs to know. It has 7 teaching modules. It has an interactive workbook, and it also have practical tools and your safe sun plan so that you are always healthy, have healthy skin, and you're protecting yourself. So take care of your skin now, and it will take care of you later. Bye for now.